when you have inflation, and we can get into this a little bit more, it's basically a direct result of a really, really, really hot market. So you saw all these industries that were hiring, they were investing for the future. That caused a lot of labor market kind of gyrations and dynamics. But March was when things kind of started to flip the script a little bit. And if you want to focus on technology, where we play a lot, things are pretty dark. You have basically a bubble that happened in the private venture capital backed technology sector. So this is basically an industry that's investing for the future. They're investing in companies that are profitable. They're investing in companies that rely essentially on capital to maintain themselves and grow for the future. And the rug that just got pulled out of all these companies. So when you can't raise capital for your next round, you're going into cash conservation mode. So a lot of the layoff activity that we've seen has been a direct reflection of the technology sector, at least up until this point. So you see on LinkedIn, there's a lot of people that have lost their jobs. You see all these big tech companies that are laying off. You see all these startups, Series A, Series B, Series C companies that are kind of laying off. But most of the other sectors up until this point have been primarily okay. We have this labor market dynamic that's very interesting. You have a lot of fear that's out in the marketplace. You have a lot of talk about a recession, but the data would show that up until like 4 months ago, we had 12 million job openings. We still have 10 million job openings. We only have 4 million unemployed Americans right now. So there's all this fear, there's all this uncertainty, there's all this inflation that's happening right now, and it really hasn't really tipped the entire market into a recession just yet. So it's been pretty interesting. I think there's a lot of fear that's going on in the economy right now for business leaders. I think that's flowing into their investments, their budgeting. But I think heading into 2023 is going to be very interesting because there's a lot of variables that are creating a lot of uncertainty right now.